corrupt. You think people are corrupt, but these corrupt people are the ones chasing you to go to court and you're running away from court. Not a single government official has been held liable for what you claim the date on George Weah. So is that not fair? Because you are doing far worse than what you claim the date. So on that basis, you have no legitimacy to query them or to prosecute them. In fact, you have no evidence of corruption against them. That's the reason you said Jonathan Koji, for example. You said Jonathan Koji was involved in murdering. He was involved in extrajudicial killing. Up to this day, now a single charge has been brought upon Jefferson Koji.
So you think this government lied to come to power?
Of course. Massive lies. The government lied to our people.
Okay.
You can lie your way to power, but you cannot lie your state in power.
Okay.
You can lie your way to power, but you cannot lie your state in power because the reality will unfold. Okay. The people are hungry in the community circle. The people are jobless. There's no job. We go work 400 days. There's not a semblance of job creation on a Brega. Brega promised us that he will create jobs in 100 days. 100 days, what happened? We're going 400 days. Now a single job has been created. Now a single investment has been brought to this country. Zero development. So it is a massive failure.
Okay. Now let's move on now. Yesterday, you people had a press conference. You want to detail exactly what message was it?
Thank you, Segu. And so we are very much concerned because this issue brought us on serious national security in the country. Samira, Seku, let me say this to you. If care is not taken, Braga is going to plunge and degenerate the country into crisis. Particularly those that are heading the Liberia National Police.
Okay.
In public policy, policies and laws are made for the people, not against them. Any laws that go counterclockwise to the holistic and general interest of the masses of the people, that law is ultra-virus, is anti-people, and that has to be resisted by the people themselves. Now, over the years, Liberia has depended on so many things in terms of the extractive industry and other places to generate revenue and to empower citizens across this country. A new dynamism has evolved where you saw, the system of Liberia moving the private sector, in particular using motorbike situation to empower themselves and provide jobs, employment for themselves, because not everyone can work in government. The private sector has to be created so that people can complement the public sector and be able to have some economic dividends for themselves. And so, if you look at the situation of the motorcyclists in our country, the CDC usually wrote and detail her position about the whole crisis. And what we did, first of all, Seku, let me just say this. We said 3 thematic things and want to reiterate that. One, before I go into the detail, one, we call for the unconditional and expeditious lifting of the ban all motorcyclists in this country that are applying commercial motorcyclists to be specific, that are applying major streets, the reckless imposition of a ban to ban motorcyclists from Freeport to Central Monrovia and from Bolivar to Monrovia. It is useless and it is detrimental to the peace and security of the country, and it poses serious national security threat in the country. They usually who believe that in order for us to safeguard and protect the fragile peace and democracy of our country, has rushed in to save the population for sliding into and degenerating into the crisis. So we have called out clearly and said, hands off motorcyclists in the country. All motorcyclists in Central Monrovia is embarrassed. To let the ban on motorcycling effective immediate. That is the position. It's a non-negotiable position and uncompromising position of the Revolutionary National Youth League. The reason here is simple. What the motorcyclists go in the street for, they didn't go there for charity. The
motorcyclists are causing too many problems.
No, that's not true. It's a pathological lie. The fatality rate in the country in terms of death rate in the country, no recent information, document, and report suggests that the Liberia National Police has killed more people than the motorcyclists in this country. Apart of the current reports in our domain and possession suggest Governor Como have more blood on his hands. More blood on his hands. On a uniform. A policeman have killed more people than motorcyclists. Motorcyclists, there are measures that are put in place, such as helmet and other regulations that have gathered the plan, of these people, going in different streets and corners of this place. Nobody has seen, to some extent, it has reduced, it has ameliorated, it has extenuated to some extent. So no one ever lie on motorcyclists here. The motorcyclists did not kill people in Kinjo. They did not kill the 17-year-old boy in Banjo. It is the police that is going after shooting. The FBI that shooting people, that killing people to a military and junta state, junta police state, a military as a country. That's not the motorcyclists. Now, what they want to do here is that the government is trying by all means to exploit the innocent and vulnerable motorcyclists. That's what the
Why can't you people allow the police to do her job?
Do her job. When crime is committed, you isolate the crime and deal with crime based on the setting. That we call the locus de lati in criminal justice. Where the crime took place, you should be able to deal with the crime, and if there are perpetrators, you bring the perpetrator to justice and tell the Liberian people those who are responsible for the crime. But you cannot generalize and try to indict other people that have nothing to do with the crime. That took place at the slavery around the slavery era, involving a truck driver. And that truck driver, the national police is here to tell us where is the living body of that truck driver. And now what the UB is demanding. The man killed is struggling and starving motorcyclist who is representing his family. And this man, instead of you arresting the truck driver, you have come callously, cruelly to impose a ban on all motorcyclists in this country. What are you looking for in the country?
And someone will say that is due to the breaking down of police stations or police booths.
I'm saying to you, now every motorcyclist broke down police station. If it is alleged.
Yeah, the police booth.
Yeah, if it is alleged, you can still deal with the situation and those involved. But
your point is the police should deal with those of the individuals involved, not the large majority of motorcyclists.
Motorcyclists, because not all the motorcyclists were involved.
Okay.
And there are two individuals that have been affected from this regulation. Because the motorcyclism is a whole ecosystem of business enterprise and in the industry. The people who do the import of the motorcycles, the people who buy the motorcycle for retail distribution, and the people who do work and pay. And the passengers are the end beneficiaries. The passengers are the end beneficiaries. The students are the end beneficiaries. The marketeers are the end beneficiaries. The pedestrians are the end beneficiaries. Go look at the number of people walking from Freeport all the way to Central Monrovia walking. Right, Mr. Governor Como is riding for the 5,000 cars. Governor officials are flying with expensive cars in the country. People are walking from Boulevard all the way. We don't have sufficient cars in the country. Motorbikes are the fastest way of transportation. And these people have different reasons why they ride motorbikes.
Maybe the police has been able to instruct motorcyclists and they are not willing to listen to what the police
The police is not the one to instruct motorcyclists.
What should the police do?
The police must be able to allow the motorcyclists to plan the streets, because what they have done here, as I speak to you currently, there is 700 in our release as far as the evidence are available here. There's 700 plus of motorcycles that are in the possession of the Liberia National Police, and we will
maybe they are not registered.
No, they registered. They are 700.
Those are registered.
The registered backs. 700 of the backs have been arrested, confiscated, seized. And you know what they do to it? You know what they do? For each time they arrest the backs, they create unnecessary bureaucratic bottlenecks that will result into them using the people of motorbike, because government doesn't have sufficient backs for patrol officers who go from one place to another, and some of them involved in those selling the backs, because most of them do not receive pay on time, their salary. So the police is involved in stealing the backs, is involved in riding the backs, and that's why, according to our list, the 700 motorbikes will be retrieved by the Revolutionary National Youth League, and that's why we announced that will be examining at the grounds of the Liberia National Police for two things. For two things.
You're gonna go to Liberia National
We will
Police?
go there. We will go there.
Do you have what it takes
No,
to go there?
it's not about, we're not going to shoot here. It is our constitutional and democratic franchise.
But you said the police is noted for shooting kids.
So if the police will shoot,
What becomes of your safety?
if the police will shoot, then we are willing to be shot. We are not afraid. We're going there for two things. To retrieve the 700 motorbikes.
How will you do it?
I'm telling you for two things. And the last one is to demand the living body of Brahma Masale, who killed the 17-year-old boy in Banjul. As I speak to you, Brahma Masale will release all the instruction and command and mandate of Brother Como from the standard division, professional standard division. That man is the picket, and we are asking the public to be on alert. And we get citizen arrest. They usually will appear. You assemble.
Let's talk about the
For
release
God's
of
sake,
Goodman.
for God's sake, people.
I want to get it
all
on.
in with
How are you going to do it?
Thank you. Myself,
I should be.
yeah.
So these are struggling motorcycles. Yeah, so these are struggling. You when the time reaches, you will know how to use.
You say you don't know. We want to know now.
But Sekou, coming just to add up to what Alvin said, these are struggling motorcycles. Sekou. Over 350,000 Liberians depend on motorbike riding to feed their family, to send their kids to school. The government brought charge on them of over 250 United States dollars. The government said you have to register your motorbike before you can apply major ride in the city. You have to have your motorbike registered. You have to have your lesson. You have to get your insurance. You have to get your safety gears. Those struggling motorcyclists, when they pay over 50 United States dollars, they obtain all of those basic requirements through an agreement that was broken up between Joseph Becker using Jeremiah Kuhn and the leadership of the Motorcyclist Union. Those guys obtain all of those things for them to have the opportunity to come in the strategic economic zone in the city to be able to fend for their and their family. All of a sudden, due to a reckless utilization by the police force against three of the back, and I led to the death of 3 back riders, they were on the wrong page. Those who were victimized, they are the brothers, they are the relatives, they are friends. So some of them go angry, they were on the wrong page, and they damage few police checkpoints. And you want to use that to take food from the mob of dependents of over 250,000 motorcyclists within Montserrat County. That is unfair to our people, Sekou. It is unfair to our people.
Where were you people when the police came out with the restriction asking motorcyclists to buy handbags and all these things and said, don't come this point, don't go this point? Where were you people? Why didn't you people say anything about that at that time?
We did. But
did
because due to the economic hardship, one motorcycle will spend over 250 United States in government covers to have the opportunity to come in the strategic economic zone. That was very costly for our people. We spoke against it. The government went ahead to.
So they didn't listen to you.
Such policy. They didn't listen.
So why do you think
the motorcycle themselves agree and they pay the amount of 250. Now they have had the opportunity to come in the strategic economic zone to be able to find money to feed in and family to send their kids to school. Due to a situation that was provoked by the Liberia National Police that led to 3 deaths of their colleagues. Some were rampant broke down checkpoint. Is that sufficient enough to deny them the opportunity to feed their family? Is that sufficient enough to deny them the opportunity to have their people taken care of in hospital? Is that sufficient enough to do?
I mean, what do you think the police should have done?
Deal with the corporates, deal with those that were directly involved, deal with them. People know that they are motorcycles, they are registered, they are placed on various unions. Deal with those people that were directly involved. Do not cast a dark cloud over the entire motorcycle union and over 350,000 persons will go safe in the communities. You know what you are causing? You are increasing thievery in the community. You are increasing poverty in the community. That is not strategy. That is not strategy on the part of the government. If the government wants to regulate, the government has to regulate truck drivers. These are truck drivers have been very reckless. They have been the cause of accidents. They see some of them see motorcyclists as less of a human being. Motorcycles are very important. They are very important to the society. as having online, they play a very pivotal role in the economic stability, the economic well-being of our citizens. Many citizens depend on motorcycle for commuting in long long and short distances so easily. So you cannot argue the importance of motorcyclists in our environment. They are needed. They have done no wrong to be taken off the street. They have to feed their family. The government has to see reason to remove some of the checkpoints. Everyone to have policy regulate truck drivers, institute guidelines and policies that will make them to operate in a more safety environment. Remove most of the checkpoints. These checkpoints remind our people about the dark days. What portrait does it create to have checkpoints all across the city? It tells our people that we are back in the dark days, and it creates pandemonium of insecurity. It creates a pandemonium of insecurity. You have checkpoints. We have our civil war in 2003. In 2025, putting checkpoint all the entrances, all of the street entrances. What picture does that create? So that if you want to institute policy, your policy should be in that direction and not to take motorcycle off the street. So we will demand the release. We have been told that hundreds of motorcycles were arrested, over 700 motorbikes were impounded, and they are currently in the possession of the Liberia National Police. Those motorcycles and those motorbikes should be released. We demand the release, and like Abby said, we will take to the headquarters of the Liberia National Police.
And this is where I want to come in with Avin. I want you to give us the descriptive, picture of how you people intend to have, is it a protest of a march or what?
Yeah, so first of all, let me say this to you. Too often and most often in terms of the politics of our country, we know the kind of system we are dealing with. We know the kind of leadership we have. It reminds us about the dark days, the Doe's era, the Taylor's era. It's a replica of the two-way party dynasty. The Unity Party is an extension of the two-way party hegemony. So its policies and different style of governance clearly speaks toward nothing but brutalization, intimidation, and massacre of the people. So what we have come here clearly is that the same thing that happened to the people in South Africa. The apartheid system will institutionalize unjust policies, unjust law that will besiege the movements of the people, the masses of the people, that will disenfranchise their constitutional rights. And so we think that there should be a bar in this country. There will be few men, like Nelson Mandela, like Steve Bantu Biko, who will say, no, enough is enough, like Solomon Kalush Malangu, who will say, we'll go there and it will be the first people to be persecuted. Because for how long, Seku? For how long should we allow these people to abuse the Supreme Court and go with impunity? For how long should we allow these people to bastardize the legislature and to go with impunity? They cannot work with the pedestrians. They cannot work with us. You cannot kill 3 motorcyclists. The police cannot kill 3 motorcyclists. And the major opposition party in this country is silent. All Liberians are silent in general. We, from the youth league, if causes for us to go to jail, we will go to jail. I'm saying to you, we're going to war. We're going to work democratically, peacefully, in an orderly constitutional and democratic civil disobedient action at the headquarters and grounds of the Liberia National Police to demand the perpetrators that killed 3 motorcyclists to death, instant death. This is provoking. This is providing to you. I'm saying you want them to provide. Of course, you cannot see the perpetrators.
Or you want them to provide them to you.
They should be investigated and prosecuted.
But do you know what has been investigated?
Where? You in the media? Where is the investigation? We just want 3 days.
We were told that Bernard Masale, who shot and killed a 17-year-old boy in Banjo, is nowhere to be seen. He has gone missing. While ongoing investigation at the professional standard division. So we will see all of that and not take action. Is that what you want, Samira?
But mind you, the last time you had people doing a peaceful match, it turned into chaos. You have people or shooting or firing the pepper spray or whatever, using all of the things that they can use. You saw that even some of the EPS guys, they came out for peaceful citizens. It was just another peaceful match. Constitutionally, they decided to do that. So as for me, I would say that in this government, there's no peaceful march. But now you're saying that you want to do another peaceful march. Are you thinking about how it's going to end?
Samira, the first thing what we've done from the youth league is that we've issued our press statement. Our release is clear. According to the motorcyclists that have listened to us, they have reached out to the Congress for Democratic Change Revolutionary National Unity, and we have issued a clear mandate of that the motorcyclists, the pedestrians, who are the end beneficiaries in terms of the transportation system network, they have the right constitutionally. The youth league will not be the only one participating. Those who are selling water side that's supposed to come to Douala, to come to Central Monrovia, those who sort of come to Boulevard to Central Monrovia will also be part of the parade, part of the demonstration. It's a several days obedient action. It is guaranteed under the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. No government can fear us to take the street. That is resolution number one. Under the Magna Carta of the Youth, particularly when we came from Grand Battle County, we were clear. And so we are saying it's about security, national security threat in the country. Let me tell you this. The issues about people perpetuating injustices and going with the cultural impunity will not exist no more. The Youth League is out and want to send this caveat unequivocally and categorically clear that those who killed 3 motorcyclists in the country, and we ask the motorcyclists to wake up. The leadership of the motorcyclists union has been bought. Mr. Kenyon, doesn't have the moral rectitude. We are asking the ordinary motorcyclists, including the beneficiaries who in the communities, students, the workers, the working class, to stand up, to rise to the occasion and demand a constitutional right of movement. The government cannot institute their law that will disenfranchise people's right to move in this country. When you move people, they do not go to hospital to work. When you move people, they do not go to schools to teach or to go to school to learn. When you besiege people and take up on the right to movement, those people do not have the right to go to the market to purchase and to buy. That is why the government is reducing our people to. The people pay $250 United States to register their motorbikes. $250 United States. This government has done nothing substantial to provide opportunity and job security for the young people. On their own, they navigated the economic ecosystem and brought some of their funniest sons and daughters into the system, into the industry. And the motorcyclist industry is contributing immensely annually to the national budget and the national revenue in terms of tax collection and everything. Already we have situation for USA where there is a total shutdown of different projects and programs. Where are the jobs? Jobs have been taken away. I mean, people will be leaving jobs because of these shutdowns of the different agencies, the programs from USA. Now, the only sector, private sector, that has the potential to recalibrate jobs and provide job and employment opportunities for young people in the private sector is the motorcycle union and the motorcycle transportation fair that is going on in the country. And you take that away. On top of that, you kill 3 motorcyclists and seize 700 bikes. And that's why the Youth is clear. We are going out. We are going out. If Governor Como is listening, if Jeremy Pia is listening, if Kofi Wu, who is the chief mastermind, architect of all the secret and theoretical killings in the country, Kofi Wu, former student leader Kofi Wu is listening. He is the national security advisor. Let him warn that the Jubilee will step one step out of a comfort zone. The holy moon on Baga has ended.
When will be this movement?
I'm telling you, when the youth league is about to take to the Liberia National Police headquarters democratically to demand
do it on an unannounced, invitation where we just woke up in the morning and say, or we see that you guys are at the headquarters.
I'm telling you, we have announced that. This is the first stage. The first step is to announce that. So let them read. So if we will go there, it will not be hearing. So you'll be there. If Governor Como will shoot, then you will take the first bullets. Like Hector Peterson did in June 16, 1976.
Why is it you want to take on to this thing? Is it that all of the motorcyclists are seditions?
No, all motorcyclists are not seditions.
Liberian citizens.
Motorcyclists are Liberian citizens.
And they use all Liberian citizens.
What we say here is that we cannot fathom the imposition of this reckless ban that people will walk on Douala to Central Monrovia Seku. You know what I'm talking about? People doing our businesses. You know what happening? So look, the motorcyclism is an ecosystem of enterprise in the private sector investment. People import from wholesale, they do retail, distribution, people do work and pay. Families are connected to this, Samira. Hospital school fees, hospital fees are connected to this. You understand? I mean, the economic block is disconnected. People have to survive. People have to live. You're talking about 350,000 motorcyclists in the country. So what is the alternative that government has provided? Are you going to absorb them in terms of giving them jobs or employment opportunities? Or you are only contemplating, or you think motorcyclists are weak, or because they chose to comply to government regulation, $350 they pay and register the badge, you think they are weak? You compare them, Jeremiah Kun, helmet business, compare the people to pay for helmet and the data.
What you call helmet?
Helmet business, Goog is the major importer, he's a major transporter of helmet in the country. That's the business. He exported motorcycles on that. So you keep exporting.
How to the paying all that money for safety gear, Seku. He imports helmets. So motorcyclists were compelled.
I don't want to believe it.
He does. He does import helmets, Seku. We are aware.
So
The UV has the largest intelligence bureau in this country. Consistently, since the inception of the UV. Of course, under the past leadership of Jefferson Chamakochi, leading towards the leadership of Emmanuel Moba Johnson, the UV has the largest intelligence in this country. We are capable.
So because allegedly the vice president is the one bringing in Hembe, so they force the motorcycle.
That is why he was used to broker that agreement that motorcyclists should buy protective gears.
But it was also help for them, I think.
Oh, we agree, but you cannot that idea cannot evolve because you are an importer of safety gears that this motorcycle will be compelled to purchase, and at the end of the day you become the end beneficiary of that. So we are aware that happened. He used one of his business tycoons that works along with him, who does the importation on his behalf, and most of the motorcyclists were compelled to purchase safety gear through that means. So we are aware of that, Seku. But Samara asked a very important question about peaceful gathering at the end of the day spilled over into violence. Samara, the protesters are not the ones. History has proven. History tells us that the protesters are not the ones that provoke violence. All of the violent protests that have taken place, all of these peaceful protests that were announced at the end, it became violent. It was based on provocation for police. So this time around, we are telling the police we are not coming out of violence. The motorcyclists are the ones that are involved. The citizens are involved. The importer, the agency are involved. So it's a whole range of different category of people. Yesterday, personally, I walked on the free port of Monrovia to Brosky. I'm telling you, Samira, because there was no motorcycle coming on towards Brosky. No motorcycle coming towards that end. So you have to walk when the traffic is huge and you cannot see commercial vehicle. And then you have to get on motorcycle to commute between distances. That is the harsh condition our people are facing. So the motorcyclists themselves, as we speak, tomorrow there's a mass meeting taking place. I think today there's a mass meeting taking place today. So they are coming out with a series of action. We are saying,
are they going to be part of your process?
They are leading the path. We are giving them support.
Okay.
The motorcycle have the UV has their own action. Let this not be misconstrued. The UV will be beseeching the headquarters to demand the living bodies of police officers that were involved in fatality, in killing, who are shooting people and killing people, including the 17-year-old boy that was shot in Banjo. The motorcyclists are playing their own. They have the right to peaceful protest. That right is guaranteed under our constitution. So the UV as a body will protect that right of the motorcyclists. Any constitutional action that the motorcycle will come up with today, and they are instituting during the course of this week or anytime, the UV stands ready. We have already instructed the most leadership of the UV to work. We will have a representation in one of those meetings that will listen to them, what they have to say, and get our candid opinion, and how can we support them in their endeavors. The UV stands ready to support the motorcyclists. They are Liberian citizens. They deserve the right to live. The people are in hospital. They have to be taken care of. The kids have to go to school. The family has to eat. So the UV cannot sit supinely and allow our people struggle. Motorcycles are very important. So we'll stand with them as the engaged government. If the government doesn't want to listen to live with them, and any action that the motorcycle union will come up with, the youth league will stand by them and will support them, and not just by words but in action.
So they said they have something called citizen policing, where sometimes the citizens and the police, they will have a sit-in to talk about some of the issues and all of that. I mean, don't you think it is? Why are you laughing?
Just before Ari coming to address that, we spoke with the motorcyclists. We are not talking about John K. on the one who works at MPA. The government claims that John K. on the head of the motorcycle union. We do not recognize John K. and vast majority of the motorcyclists do not recognize John K. John K. is a regime puppet. He works as one of the directors at MPA. He is not the head of the motorcycle. We spoke with a legitimate head, the people center head of the motorcyclist union, and he informed us that the police is reneging in negotiating, having a sit down with them to have a conversation. So from the perspective of usually having encountered with that, but from the angle of the motorcyclists, the police is hesitant. They are reneging to have a sit in with.
So it means that you are in direct connection with the motorcyclists.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, like citizens.
Yes, yes. So about the question about you talking about
having a dialogue with the police.
The police can dialogue with. Huh?
Have you attempted?
The police are plain view took an officer of the Liberia National Police in a representative car and vandalized the plain view on camera. That you know that people can dialogue. The police are then go to Capitol building. Yeah? And beat on lawmakers. Spray them. They know that people can dialogue with. It's not serious police talking about here. This is not the democratic policing on the 6 years of stewardship led by His Excellency President George Manawi at the time. When people protested, they were escorted peaceably and they were given water to drink and food to eat. That was the civilized, the FOD boy that has taken over the Liberia National Police. Still into that son of the devil mood, orchestrating mayhem. I mean, implementing martial laws and dangerous actions against Liberian citizens. We talking about police that can go to an opposition party headquarters, show them money 3 years to go shoot for 10 hours. That's the police talking about here. If they can go to Capitol building and beat on honorable men to go to the headquarters of a major opposition political party and shoot for 10 hours, you think they're taking motorcyclists to be human being? You really thinking what I'm thinking? Second, you think they really regard the rights of motorcyclists? If they can look at Supreme Court, if the government can look at the Supreme Court decision, the highest arbiter of justice in this country, and say it's a nonsense, and they can go and interpret their own law, usually the Minister of Justice. Is it not serious police talking about here? So the police is a perpetrator in this case, and we're going to confront them as the victims. And if the perpetrator will continue to perpetrate mayhem, let history be on the side for those of the people who will stand up once. We are not going to run. We confront that door in this country. We have seen tyrannical leadership, dictatorial, autocratic leadership before. Honor Samuel can do. The people resisted. The people survived on a charge state. The regular gas store or charge state about gas tourism. They survived.
What would be your demands? I want to know your demands. How will be? What would be your demands? I said that you want the living body, or you want the motorcyclists or the motorbikes that were arrested to be released immediately, or what are your demands?
Our demands are very clear. One. And let the Liberia National Police, Government should listen to this. The motorcyclists have done nothing wrong. They have complied with all of the guidelines and regulations. They bought your helmet, the register.
Not every one of them.
I'm saying majority of them, they'll all be deviant. Sociologically, they'll all be deviant, but majority of them have bought and they're compliant. So, the case in point here is that we want that they ban on motorcyclists, restricting them from plying major streets, particularly from the cross Douala to Central Monrovia, from Boulevard to Central Monrovia. The public is asking, with this revolutionary mandate, the Liberia National Police should hands off the motorcyclists, should desist, should lift off the ban expeditiously, effective, immediately, as is shown within our press. The carrier takes place immediately after we read our press release. So we want for them to lift the ban up, because the ban affects Liberians who come to work in Central Monrovia.
So you think it is not only motorcyclists that will be affected?
No,
commuters and all.
Now, you journalists are affected. Journalists are affected. People working in GFK, other hospitals, they are affected. People selling in the different shops in town, they are affected. Not everybody get car in this country. Not everybody have vehicles in the country.
So what if,
let me just Mario, come in, please. What your next demand?
Yeah, so the next demand here is that the officer who killed the 17-year-old boy in Banjul, Governor Kuma has released that officer, and they are saying he has escaped from the Professional Standard Division. According to our sources, because the Intelligence Bureau of the UBL is one of the greatest and sophisticated. Very. Our sources in the police has told us that this guy is on the run. He's a fugitive. And we are asking,
so he's on the run. Why are you blaming? Why are you blaming?
The man kills somebody. He's a murderer. He's a murderer.
Have you found out?
I'm telling you, he's a murderer. He shot the boy in Banjul.
Have you found out to know the circumstances surrounding his escape?
There's no circumstances. It was a complete orchestrated scheme to allow this man to escape justice. You can remember
by who?
Because he is an officer. He is an elite officer. So, like the way they did in Banjul, and we'll be opening that fire very soon in Banjul. They usually go open that fire in Banjul very soon.
In fact, we are told that the firearm he used to kill the boy was an illegal fire.
Illegal fire?
Officially a sound fire.
But why would police officers be carrying illegal? Because not the first time.
These people are taking this country to a military state. I mean, you see, they're more of a police state than any other state. You see,
how many demands do you have?
So we got 4 demands.
Okay, you have 2.
Lift the ban on the motorcyclists effective immediately. That is non-negotiable.
Number 2,
even when the motorcyclists will compromise, the youth will not compromise that.
Okay.
Because it's not about them.
Even though we are not
we are the direct beneficiaries.
How?
Because we have
a political party.
No,
we are not a political
party. No, listen. That issue surpasses.
Don't be you, bro. Don't you motorcycle conversation.
That issue it transcends, it encompasses and surpasses just the motorcyclists. We're talking about passengers here. Now the motorcycles are affected. Business people are affected. Students are affected. Teachers are affected. Schools administrators are affected. Journalists are affected. It is not motorcycle being here for alone. So we have for both parties. Both the riders and the passengers,
including Unity partisans.
Everybody, yes. Everybody. There's some government officials. There's some government officials who are now using their cars. They didn't get cars. Yeah. So everybody is
okay. I'm
telling you.
Maybe they got a type of government officials now. Appointed ones in position.
Assistant ministers.
Yeah, from assistant ministers. The way you should go.
The government has not given them vehicles.
They come to us. They cry.
All of them.
I mean, so they speak to us.
Do they come?
They come to us. I got evidence.
You must be joking.
I'm telling you, they come to us.
You must be joking.
They come to us inconvenient. You know. So most of the guys, most of the young boys, see the young comrades, the young ministers, and things. We were senior advocates. We were leading them before. So I'm saying, so those guys, that's what I'm saying. Our demands are clear. You don't say when the motorcyclists will compromise, we will not compromise. The passengers will not compromise. The passengers will not compromise. Simple, because they must come to Central Monrovia. Everybody will not have car. The government come.
So you think that they should come to Central Monrovia?
I'm telling you, they should come to Central Monrovia and they should be regulated. But to deprive them of their constitutional democratic franchise and right to movement is tantamount to creating a system of apartheid where certain laws are targeted to a particular generation of people.
2 of your demands.
There's the third demand. The third demand is that the government under Gregory Coleman's instruction has impounded 700 plus motorbikes. 700 plus motorbikes. And I explained how the motorbikes are used. Like I said to you, Sekou, not that those 700 motorbikes and their riders were involved into a violation of the laws. But you know what? Their government has refused to pay officers of the Liberia National Police. So they use the motorcyclists as the conduit to exploit and to exploit their vulnerability and to use the medium to pay themselves. That's what they use. And not only that, they take the motorcycles as logistics to the Liberia National Police for on-war operations of some members of the Liberia National Police. So we have gotten all of the information. They have done that before.
So you think it's time for them to return all of those bags?
Of course. No, they do.
Who knows?
When they take a motor back, then they kind of bring bureaucratic stuff. They say bring a lesson, bring this.
They retrieve the bag.
Yeah, you know,
It takes you months.
It takes you months.
Frustrated and let it go and it becomes property of the LMP.
And you see the proper, then automatically you see the men riding traffic. Some of the Liberia National Police officers, Samuel, do you know that they even use those motor bags that they take to ride traffic, to do traffic around the place? Of course, they use traffic around the place. So this is why we say that the Youth League is saying that the Liberia National Police has 700 plus motorbikes that were impounded, illegally impounded, that are in the domain and the bailiwick of the Liberia National Police headquarters authority. And we are asking them to immediately, effective, and expeditiously.
Okay. So here is my question.
The motorbikes.
Okay, so as per the ban, right? What if this doesn't work? After all of what you are saying, you know, having a peaceful march along with the cyclists and all of that, what if the police inspector doesn't listen to you guys or the cyclists? What would be the next step?
Well, there will be different steps. Different steps. There will be pocket of resistance. The people will rise. The people will come out. The passengers themselves will take the streets. There will be street action. Multiple street actions in the country. Spontaneous street actions in the country. There will be different street actions, different mass actions in the country happening in the country. As I speak to you, we're talking to the passengers as well. We're moving the communities. The Youth League is in the community. We are existing with our community people across the country having conversation. In Buffalo, for example, we have more than 5 different meetings. Meetings yesterday. We talk to our people in the community who are the victims of the bad law and harsh punishment imposed on them by the Liberia National Police. So there'll be actions. There'll be democratic actions, unspecified democratic actions, and we'll be taking the streets democratically. So it is clear that if you cannot give the people the rights in a country of equal citizenship, the people themselves will demand their own rights. And now those rights are very, very non-negotiable, and those rights are compromising rights. And so you must give them. We are not begging. We are not begging the government. The government has an obligation. It is the government that protects the peace. It is the government that's in the glass house. It is the government that must protect the democrats of the country.
So there are 3 things that you're demanding from what I listened to. 1, the ban should be lifted. 2, the bikes should be given back. And 3, the boy that was being killed, the officer, he should be brought to justice. Right.
And the 3 motorcyclists that lost their lives by the reckless hands of the Liberia National Police.
Okay, the truck driver.
The truck driver should be arrested.
Okay. And you're asking for the bikes to be given back to the cyclists.
To the cyclists.
But on the other hand, too, these were people who were involved into the act of violence.
No, they were not. They were not. After that incident took place and after the death of 3 of their colleagues.
Yeah.
A handful of them were on a rampage and started to discuss on useless police checkpoints. Actually, they existed anyway.
You classify as useless already.
Of course.
Go ahead.
I was civil class in lesson 2003. So why do we have police checkpoints all over the place in 2025? After so many years since our civil unrest came to an end, we still have checkpoints all over the place. So we are not saying those handful of backriders who were involved in the vandalization of police, few of the police checkpoints were in the right. We are not supporting that. We are saying those perpetrators should be brought to justice. But the police went on the rampage, started arresting motorcycles randomly across the place. People who were not even involved in the act, they started arresting motorcycles. So are you telling me that it was 700 persons? They were the one that vandalized few of the police checkpoints? No logical person will agree that. There were a handful of people who were involved in that, have been arrested, and let them be arraigned through court and face the full weight of the law. Most of the motorbikes, over 90 to 95% of the motorbikes that were arrested were there ordinary riders who were going about their normal businesses in the street looking for means to feed their family. Those are the people who bikes were arrested. So the police has to do the honorable thing by returning those motorcycles. It cannot and will never be the usual mode of operation where they will seize the bikes, put in bureaucracy, and people will get frustrated in retrieving the bikes, and at the end of the day become properties of officers of the Liberia National Police.
Okay, so now let's go to the phone lines. You have listened to Alvin Wizard from the CDC and also Abba from the CDC. It's about time that we go to the phone lines. Yes, let's be able to do that.
So for those of you in the counties, Samara will call the numbers for those of you in Monrovia. Those of you in the counties, here are your numbers to join us this morning: 0773-419-502, 0773-419-502, 0555 184711, 0555 184711. And for the female callers, you can call us on 0773-978564, 0773-978564.
The numbers for those of you within Monrovia, it is 0779-003-835, 0779-003-835, 0880907907, 0880907907. And the cash giveaway continues *799*8#. Continue playing. We have 3,000 to give out to 3 or 4 winners. And also we have our normal 4,000 draw that will be giving out 4,000 each to 5 persons. Okay. So continue playing the cash giveaway as we will take up time to do draws here.
We take this very first person here. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to your studio girls. Adam Wissem, my dear brother, how you doing?
Go ahead.
My name is Wema M. Yates, the Junior, and I do call you from a resident in Local Town this morning. Let me say thank you very much to my brother and friend in studio for his honest deliberation. And I think Liberia needs such an individual like you people to move this country forward for progress. Thank you for checkmating the issue with the police relative to the motorcyclist incident that occurred a few days ago. I think for Liberia to move forward, we need to be honest with our conscience in certain directions, especially in the interest of the masses, because there are a lot of people who don't have access to vehicles in this country, and the issue of using motorbikes in this country is helpful to the day-to-day needs of every Liberian. So I think the police need to rethink their decisions about the ban of motorcyclists flying the streets of Monrovia, so that it can be helpful to us as a Liberian.
All right, thank you. Let's talk to the next person there. Good morning.
Good morning. Is this Water Liberia?
You're live. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm John Wesley. I'm calling you from Pinville Avenue.
Okay.
Let me say thank you to the guys in studio. You know, the motorcyclists are important in this country, but we keep overlooking them, keep looking down on them. So I'm in support of whatsoever thing they are about to do. I'll be in full number, be in my gear within that day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This person. Morning.
Good morning, Samira. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning.
Go ahead.
What's your name?
What is your name and where do you join us from?
This is the voice of PSI that came from Soviet District.
Okay.
Indeed, the police are the perpetrator. We are reliably informed that this guy who made his untimely death came from across while trying to go to town. The police engaged him for no reason. He decided to pass, and then the police decided to follow another former rabbi. Only as they did Liberia, he shot this guy. So it is a case of murder. The police murdered the first motorcyclist who died. They pushed that guy under the truck. That is how the first guy lost his life. Based on that, when those guys saw what happened, There's going to be law called affirmative defense. Those guys can see their fellow motorcycle and their brother, their neighbor being shot on a car by a police officer just for himself, breathe and self-aggrandizement, get a lie to go. That is what spark on attention. So they should try to get a police officer who shot that motorbike guy under the job, and the investigation should begin from there.
Okay, let me take this person. Just come to morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, please go ahead.
Yes, my name is John calling from Goog County.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you see the issue about the motorcyclist. Motorcycle is the phone of building the economics of Liberia. Morning, good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm John calling from Goog County. Yeah, the issue about motorcycle is going to begin to Liberia. The time of registration, motorcyclist is registered.
Go ahead. Okay, let's talk to this person. Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mike Bebele calling from the Kenya Grand Bowser County, one of both county finance.
Let's hear you.
Let me say good morning to my Abby Wisher. I only want to start the point here. You see the police, the country, there's no rule of law. There's no law in this country. Okay? For the good gather and the good step they are taking, whether there will be a maximum security protection for them. Because we see the country is under law totally. If the police can start fighting lawmakers and other people, then what about the citizens that are going to fight for their rights? Whether there will be security measures put in place for them. So that my question to come, I wish that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning.
Hello.
Walk away from your monitor, please.
Okay. My name is Emmanuel Jones, and I'm calling from Marshall, Magibi County.
Okay.
I think we need to be very honest with ourselves that this issue of police taking people motorbike and not returning it's nothing that has to do with politics. Because this was happening even during even from Madam Salif's time. So this is something that we need to deal with and not make it political. If we want to advocate for the motorbike rider, this is just advocate because you're not supposed to say someone on a property and you sell it because you're policeman. But let him move the whole CDC and the politics business from there. Let's be an advocate that every honest Liberian can join him to make sure that the police stop that attitude because it's wrong. It's criminal to take something that don't belong to you and you go and sell it. You go right now to Central, people taking people buying, they just sell it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk to this person. Yeah. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning to Stable Sheriff. Good morning to your guests in the studio.
Okay.
My name is Hussein. I'm Hussein Kew and I join you from my Jacobstown office in District 2.
Okay.
I listen to your guests in studio, more especially Adam Wilson. Like every time you come on the show, I will always say this to him. Nothing new, nothing different. It's the same rhetorics that you come up with on the radio.
Hello, Hussein.
Yeah.
You can't go into the issue that was being discussed.
Yeah,
so let's move to it quickly.
Yeah, so that there are measures the government has taken and continue to take to show that this country gets better, that will destroy the last 6 years. Take, for example, in finance.
Hello, Hussein. Hello.
Yes, Amira.
You can't speak into the issue.
Yeah,
but you are not. This issue is relating to the police. It's relating to the cyclists. And you are talking about issues the government putting in place in the past 6 years and all of that. That's not the issue, Hussein. Yeah, so let's go to it.
So the police is under the obligation to protect life and property. Even with the who sit in studio.
Are they protecting life and property?
Of course, the police is protecting life and property.
Okay, so thank you. That is it. Let's talk to the next person. Good morning. Hello. Let's talk to another person. Hello.
Good morning, Samurai. My name is Franco Drew, a member of the CDC Regular Intellectual Medicine.
Okay.
And I'm very much inspired this morning when I'm listening to the voice of the or political teacher or the youth league or Mr. Alvin Wilson, or we are also secondly, we are invited by C as the youth league or has given us a clearing call. We must defend that mandate, and we are with the youth league anytime prepared. Our booths are prepared and our retailers are prepared to confront the system of what my party says we need justice in this country.
Okay.
And the ban on the motorcycle they have to be later. So thank you for putting me the time and opportunity.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Continue playing the cash giveaway. Shortly, we'll do draws for 4,000s and 3,000s. Good morning. Good morning. Morning.
Yes, my name is Edward. I call for the compound of the city.
Okay.
Come and call Edward, yeah? Liberia should be very disappointed in the action of the police. You cannot use collective guilt to arrest people randomly. To be sophisticated enough to tag those who committed the act. Few men go about agitating, have something destroyed, then you go about paralyzing the people. This has proven that you are incapable of taking care of the security of the state. So we are in support very well of the planned action to be taken by our honorable leader.
Okay.
Who happen to be acting with that. So thank you, Chief.
Okay, thank you. This person, good morning.
Good morning.
Your life.
Good morning, Brother Segu.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning to our studio guest, Veteran Ivan Wilson.
Go ahead.
I join you from Clarendon District number 14. I'm Samuel Dennis, aka Shiki Pembe. The only reason I'll be part of that protest because it won't be a loss of life. But the motorcycle then tell that the Google is a Puka Denzel. They're not going to support Puka Denzel, they want rescue. So let we live with the rescue. Let we enjoy rescue. Thank you.
Okay, this person, good morning. Okay, let's talk to this person. Yeah, we take few more calls and then we go over to our guest here this morning. If you're there, continue playing the cash giveaway. Continue dialing star 799 star 90 hatch, not 908 hatch, star 799 star 8 hatch, and form part of the draw. Shortly, we call winners for 4,000s and 3,000s. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Your life. Your name and where do you join us from?
I'm Ibrahim. You calling from 15
Okay.
Yes. On the land of the motorcycle is a great help to the library. And second is, like my colleagues in the studio was saying, like the checkpoint along the road, it is bad for the highway to just be free. It is risk for the city. The checkpoint being on the road, it is good to help. And secondly, like what the police director did and did all the checkpoint on the highway, like some people work with FDA and they're creating form for the government. And now FDA product is just passing through without them taking way big nothing because no checkpoint along the road. That is a breakdown too for the government.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. This person, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your life.
All right. Thank you for the time. I'm back.
Okay, that person left the line. Let's go over to the next person. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning. Ma Sisi, how are you?
Thank you. Samira, how you doing? Why is Seku?
Seku is, yeah, Mama, go ahead.
Oh, I will get there with Seku for that number business. He gave me the number, yes. Seku, how you doing, my son?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let me say hi to my son, Abby, we said this morning. Lord, Abby, I call you 3 times. No, I will not stand with you in this one. Abby, let me tell you the truth. I will not stand with you in that one. If you will not stand with you in this one. What are doing? Just we are go, just we are so go, just we are. Now you the one who was important. When you were in Liberia yesterday, they were insulting us, they were insulting you that you were criminal. They people they talk about the going to the protest for the whole problem. Abby, we say. Forgetting the people, they are very sad. Abby, we say thank you. The problem they won't care you in the country. We are separate in the country. They for who problem in the country. They for them the power. They brought forget the power. So leave it as a case. Forget the president and the government and the many powers in the country. Say you were protecting for them. We are sent to the U.S. to register your part. They said no. It was bad. But protecting the power. He said go on the U.S. to register your part. Yes, they said they agree. So for them war and I stay with you. Please leave our back.
Okay, thank you.
Please leave it alone.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to process to get out of there. What they sell, they not sell that my business. I'm not here for that business.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning. Your name and where do you join us from?
That's probably going to be
Okay, let's hear you.
Well, always believe you tell me for you tell me to be the very boy in the party with stop talking things before you can come here talking to one out where you supposed to talk before why you can be doing in know that it can't happen to you, but always
let's go straight to the issue, my sister. Hello.
Where you supposed to be.
Okay, let's talk to this person here. We're not discussing that. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm Jerry calling from my TV company.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello, Batem.
Hello? You're listening to the radio behind you. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you're live. Go ahead.
Yes, Samira, my name is John Diakwa. I call from Banga, Bon County.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Samira, I want to say good morning to the CEO and good morning to the studio guest this morning. I want to say thank you and thank him for the deliberation this morning. And you know, I've been visiting, I've been with over the time in one of the voice of the CDC. But then people are saying that they are not in this kind of protest that they want to carry on with the motorcyclists. But I think that people from the motorcycle too supported the CDC in 2023 election. We shouldn't be like that to say, oh, only people, all the motorcyclists voted for Joseph Nima Baka. No. What the police are doing to our motorcyclists, I think it is wrong. Those motorcyclists, they are human and they are family people too who are looking for their living. Depriving them from achieving what they want to achieve, I think it is wrong. I think we all Liberians need to stand against the kind of barbaric act that this government is carrying on against our motorcyclists. Thank you for a 4 minutes on this morning.
Okay, thank you. This person, morning.
Morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, Joe from calling from Bon County.
Okay.
Yeah, why would tell my brother in studio that I don't want for them to be in a protest because the people are already hunting there. They cannot go there.
Okay. Okay. We have two. Okay, thank you. We have too many calls here, but radio is time, like we always say, so we will not be able to take in all of your calls. Rather, we will just take 2 more calls, then we go over to the guests. Good morning.
Good morning, Samara.
You're live.
Yeah, this is Jack Kamara calling from Jalasta.
Okay.
Having done my man to see, then all the motorcycles that voted for United Party, we always have sedition. I'm not expecting us to be talking that way. You know how many motorcycles, you know how many will be surviving by motorbus, so that everybody voted for United Party.
Okay, so you just say your own. It's not about you expecting or how to talk, yeah? So you just say whatever you want to say. Everybody entitled to their right to speak, yeah, please.
All right. I say thank you to you people.
Okay.
Can you imagine, Samara, our parking in front of LBD and Nashville and no go zone? When I found motorbus, they arrested on Nashville. Then we all will not in support of what our friend did, and I think people they call because they came out they say we want buy, and then we want insure our motorbike. They get other people in the street, they not get people where they vote, they get 200, 150 like they did that. Like people that are trouble because you risk it, they risk that, like they risk, and they say burn they don't want everybody for one reason.
Okay, thank you. This is our last caller. Morning.
Good morning, Samira.
Morning. Go ahead.
And I say good morning to the CEO. You see, Samira, let me tell you a context story. My name is Ebi Kali. I'm one of the motorcyclists in the Liberia Republic of Liberia. What my boy has done for me is take a mirror. Say my mother, my mirror for me. And I'm the employee for the entity. In the service sector. But my boy has done me well. My sister. 2 motorbikes. However, the start laying drug bill. I'm for 3-bedroom house.
I just moved a week before last Friday. 2 months back, my first one graduated from Canada Cathedral High School on Broad Street. Moreover, do all those things for me, says America. And not everyone that in a struggling business. They're burning everybody as a criminal. We are not criminals, says America. Moreover, it's one of the things I think that are happening in this country. May that mean you are telling me to be a criminal? I'm one of the serious about it for the cyclists. Okay? So that's why we are doing with motorcycles. Even those that are in government. My achievement alone to get 3 bedrooms out of motorbike. So
Okay.
my child to carry to school.
Okay. So that's one of the success story. This person is our last caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Samira. Good morning to the Liberian people. Let me say good morning to the Reverend King Charles we are. This is a prophet from Kakata and Magidi Kante. Samira, we used to say the thing, now that we hated the pape. But we didn't see the leadership ability in the pape. The pape is no, you know, everybody was born to be leader. You know, you can say coming to rescue people, and you start to kill the people, you start to go against the people that made you. You know, the man is not having leadership ability in you. We saw the thing that I was speaking against. We didn't hear thing. Now that we get here for him, but you don't have leadership ability with all the 42 years experience the man did this country, the man have in government. Look how he did in the country. The man we just come in government, they say we are was a child, we are was a kid, but see how we are there in the country. Peacefully. So my advice to him this morning is the way you receive the country peacefully. If you're not able this country, please give it back to the man who give it to you peacefully. Thank you so much. Bless my man.
Okay, thank you. I know that you all want to participate, but we have 4 minutes to go. The calls keeps coming, but we have to call it a day yet. So please stop putting in your calls. Please do not call, because we'll not take any one of you calls again. Whatever day that Alvin Wizard will come here and Abba, you know, you have the chance to be able to ask your questions or make your point. But for now, we have to go over to them. So Mr. Wizard, Abba, you people listened to the callers. Some of them, they said that you people shouldn't get in the streets because some of them, they voted Bwaka and they needed Bwaka as the president, all of that. So what do you have to say to them? We start with Abba, then we end up with Mr. Wizard.
Yeah, I think we understand their frustration. We empathize with them. They are right, but at this critical juncture, elections are long over. We cannot keep dwelling on the intricacies that was involved in the electionary processes. Elections has ended. The Liberian people voted Boyka as the president. We respect their decision. Now it is our responsibility, having given Boyka the mantle of authority to preside over the affairs of the state, it is our responsibility to checkmate the government and bring the government feet to the fire. So whether or not you voted for Boyka or you didn't vote for Boyka, it is our responsibility as the leading opposition political party and precisely the Youth League as the custodian of the interests of vast majority of the young people of this country to protect the interests of the young people. A good number or majority of those who ride motorcycles are young people. And CDC Youth League comprises of the largest constituent of young people in this country. So it is our responsibility to protect their interests. Whether or not you voted for George Weah or you didn't vote for George Weah. So Man CC and the rest of the others, we understand your point, we empathize with you. But Mama, we beg you. These people are Liberian citizens and some of them are citizens as well. So because somebody didn't vote for George Weah, so those who are citizens, we should allow the government to maltreat them. We cannot allow that, Man CC. So I beg you, Mama, please. It is our responsibility to stand up for them. They can speak for themselves. Many of them are voiceless. We are the voice for them, so we have to speak for them and defend their rights. Master, we are politicians, and one of the callers said people are wanting us. This is what we sign up for. Boyka and his killing machine led by Gregor Kuma cannot scare us.
Okay.
We have long past this. We don't have fear in our bellies. We are trained revolutionaries. These are trained men. You hear the name Abby Wizard, you say you're afraid. The man who led a whole generation of student movement in this country and showed today that
free tuition is on University Liberia campus in all public tertiary institutions. Today, people have digital education. This man led that struggle with guns pointed at his head, and you say, Gregor Coleman, Pingley, Gregor Coleman, like Pingley, Gregor Coleman should be afraid of. No,
How you calling you again?
Pingley, Gregor Coleman. So,
Okay.
citizens and other Liberians that have fear that, oh, government is hunting also, we should, no, we will not go anyhow. I will stand up to this government and defend the interests of our people.
Okay.
So quickly, to conclude before having concludes, in addition to our start demands, because we listed several demands, but there are additional demands. Those demands we listed initially, they are our start demands, but we have additional demands, and those demands include that the government should add on all the reports that are on the shelves. They are very dusty. There are serious other reports implicating current government officials that are very involved in corrupt acts. So this government should add on to all the reports. Also, we need proper regulation for truck drivers. That's where the government should focus or emphasis on policy prescription that will curtail the issue of accidents.
Okay.
And unnecessary death of our people. Also, we call on the government to remove illegal checkpoints. These checkpoints, they do not mean well. It's served as a form of corruption, because police officers use these checkpoints to steal from our people, to stop money from our people. And lastly, we need justice for the motorcyclists. That there are 3 motorcyclists that were killed. We need justice for them.
Okay.
The perpetrators should be brought to board. They should be taken to court and face the full weight of the law.
Okay, thank you. Now let's go over to Alvin quickly so that we wrap up here.
Yeah, thank you. Let me appreciate all of the callers. I think we got to respect their rights. But what we'll not do here is to retreat to cowardice or pusillanimity. We're not going to retreat. We did not retreat from Samuel Kanyan Do. Today, Do is history. The Liberian people never retreated from Charles Taylor. Charles Taylor is history. We're here in this country. We never retreated from the party hegemony under the leadership of the last doctor of the True Party, L.A. Johnson Selim. We fought. And today, history can bear witness about our struggle and our involvement in protecting the democratic rights. We are saying to you here that this is not about political party. Whether you are in the Unity Party, whether you're in the Liberty Party, the ANC, or in the CDC, any political party, or in the private sector, or as private citizen, this advocacy even transcends motorcyclists themselves, because motorcyclists have business interests. The passengers have business interests as well, and mostly they are the ones commuting from hospital to school, from school to market centers. So this is a national conversation here. It's not about the CDC. The CDC usually has come to only protect the rights of the backriders and the rights of all passengers that are affected by this bad two-way party policy and apartheid policy imposed on the masses of the people. So there are 7 cardinal principles, non-negotiable, like the inter-party affairs, Vice Inter-Party Albert Davis said. 7 non-negotiable pillars. We have the time, but the cardinal ones of all of these principles, the 7 non-negotiable pillars of the Youth League, of all, we highlighted thematic ones that are clear that we are put forth. 1, we clear that we will resist unequivocally the ban on motorcyclists in the country. So the government must be ready. The government must lift the ban. 2, the government must produce the living ballot of Boyman Kamara, Masale, who killed the 17-year-old boy in Banjo. The government must be able to also arrest the perpetrators who killed 3 motorcyclists. We need the perpetrators to be brought to justice as well. And we asking the government to remove all of these unnecessary checkpoints in Central Morrieville, plus the different issues that will be coming up, because the Youth League now, her resolution from Grand Basso County will be implemented on the basis of installment, and it will be in different phases. So this is just the first phase, and we have no regret. So if the police want to shoot, that's supposed to be protecting lives and properties. If they want to be shooting at lives and properties, we are prepared. We are going to retreat. This is that we will not go as a nobody will come. The last time they went to the party headquarters, we were there. If they could kill the chaos, we will never run away from this country. This is Liberia, and our brother leadership will confront the police. Peacefully, will confront this government. They protested. Yes, on a job they were protected, and will not be afraid to protest in this country, and they have the right to protect us as well, because that's what they were elected for.
Okay. So thank you. There, you've listened to the vice chair for operations and political education, Alvin Wieser of the CDC, also the vice chair for inter-party affairs, Guyson Abba Davis. You listen to the both of them, and this is how we call it a day, or the segment. But let's not forget about the cash giveaway. Let's be able to call out the winners. Those of you who want money, we're calling you out so that you'll be able to receive your money, get your money, because it's necessary that we do so. So we will place calls now to some of our winners. Yeah, if you're there listening, you can still play the cash giveaway now. You can be playing now while we call on winners. Okay, you can continuously play while we call on our winners. This person here won 3,000. Like we said, we'll give our money to those who have been playing. Right? We said that we will do it. Our loyalty players. We said that we'll be giving our money to loyalty players. Excuse me. So this person here won 3,000 Liberian dollars. We're placing call to them. While we're placing calls to our loyalty winners, you can also play now so that you'll be able to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sis.
My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Your name and where do you join us from?
Calling from Grand Cape Mount, and my name is Darrell J. Babin.
Grand Cape Mount. You are joining me from Grand Cape Mount. You have been playing the cash giveaway. You are one of our loyalty players. So we decided to send you 3,000 Liberian dollars. Did you receive your money?
How much?
3,000 Liberian dollars.
Yeah, I received it.
Okay, so congratulations to you. You are one of our loyalty players. Continue to play the cash giveaway, okay?
Okay, thank you too.
Okay. So he is there from Grand Cape Mount County. If you are there, dial *799 *8# *799#, and then you select option 8 for Voice of Liberia, and then you play with 100 Liberian dollars in order to win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars here. We're calling our next loyalty player. From there, we go to the winners of the 4,000. So if you're there listening, continue playing, because shortly we will start drawing winners for 4,000. *799 *8#, play with 100 Liberian dollars. *799 *8#.
Please try again.
Okay, this next loyalty player is busy. Let us draw a winner for the cash giveaway now. We said that we will draw winners. So let's be able to draw winners as promised. Right? It's prudent enough that we'll be able to do so. Right, so let's now call on our winners quickly for the cash giveaway this this morning. Okay, this person here won 4,000 Liberian dollars. If you are there listening, you can still be playing now and be able to win more money. *799 *8#, play with 100 Liberian dollars and win yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, so let's call this person. This is one of our winners for the 4,000 Liberian dollars. Let's see as to if he or she received their money. Right, we're placing call to this person. While we are doing that, continue dialing *799 *8#. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
I'm okay. My name is Samira Online. I'm calling you from Voice of Liberia. Okay, you did play the cash giveaway this morning. How many times did you play?
7 times. What?
Okay, you won 4,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, thank you. So you can play continuously. The next presenter here will call my balance winners, because we need to call it a day. We need to go. So the next presenter here will call the balance winners. Right? You have 3 more winners from our end, and the next presenter will do that here for you. Want to say thanks to all of you who listened. My name is Samira Wonla, and of course I've been with Seku since 7 this morning. This is how we call it a day on Good Morning Liberia. See you tomorrow by God's grace. Do have yourself a pleasant Tuesday.